Audio Jungle.
Hello all, we are group 4 and today we're gonna show you what is the difference between nuclear family and extended family. Some people think that it's best for extended families to live together. Other people think that it is best for the nuclear family to live away from the extended family. So, which one do you prefer? The composition of a nuclear family is confined only to the father, mother, and the children of the couple. In some cases, though, children could be adopted and incorporated into the biological children of the couple. A nuclear family can also be called the conjugal family. At other time, it could be called the natural family. The nuclear family system can be further be compartmentalized into a family or orientation and the family into which an individual is born and raised.
An extended family can also be called a complex family, joint family, or multi-generational family. This type of family unit has multiple relatives or close friends other than just the parents and their children living in the same household or keeping close ties and taking on responsibility for that household. The key characteristics of the extended family is that they are multiple adults in the family that are not parents of the children, though they may also have parent-like roles and share in the responsibilities for providing for the whole family, either by contributing financially or in other ways.
Better condition of women. In nuclear families, the condition of women is better than extended families. She gets enough time to look after her children. She also gets time to plan and manage her house according to her own idea. There is no interference of elders. Her husband can also devote more attention to the work in nuclear family. Less number of children. Family planning program becomes successful in nuclear families. The members of nuclear families have to bear all the responsibilities and respect themselves to raise the children. The children also are benefited in the long run as they inherit directly property from their parents. Individual responsibilities. In a nuclear family, there is no shifting of responsibility like in extended families. The parents are forced to take responsibility of their children by themselves. The heads of families had to work hard to take care of his families.
Economic disadvantage. The property of the family is divided among the brother and at least separately. The land being subdivided does not give the most production, resulting the land as an uneconomic holding. On the other hand, one has to employ other labor to achieve the desired goal due to limited size of family. In this way, the economic loss is more in nuclear family by paying remuneration to the laborer. Agency to develop best quality of inmate. As it is a tolerant unit, it is free from the social control of elders. So the children develop all sorts of best quality like that. Their lifestyle in its grip-like way. They become social as they do not get opportunity to mix with other members of the family. Loneliness. The couple may suffer loneliness and boredom when no children are born into the family. Though the couple can cope with loneliness by giving emotional support to each other. This is not always so when they grow old. They may not be able to manage their needs when there are no children lending support from time to time. Insecure for all, widow and divorce. In nuclear family, widowed or no, divorced are very much neglected. No one in the family bothers to take care of them. physically and psychologically. They feel insecure. There is a chain of family record in case of conflict between the couple. Still, then everybody went to go for a nuclear family in the modern society because of its advantage greatly outnumber and disadvantage.
Short of security for members, one of the advantages of an extended family system is the kind of security it offers to the members of the family. The idea that there is protection in numbers comes to play in a situation like this. In an extended family, for example, members believe that they have people on whom they can count on in times of trouble and even in good times. One of the occasions on which numbers count is during funerals or weddings. On occasions like this, the bereaved family or the couple has people to help in organizing the occasion to ensure its success. It engenders unity in society. Another advantage of the extended family system is the way it brings about unity in the entire community by virtue of unity in the family. The blood relationship that exists among all the cousins, sisters, brothers, mothers, fathers, etc. brings about peace, and this peace leads to unity that is extends into the larger society. Children can have the opportunity to learn different values and gain a greater understanding of the tradition and culture when they live with multiple generations of their family.
Some family members become lazy. One of the disadvantages of the extended family system is that some members tend to exhibit lazy attitudes towards life. Some members think that since uncles and aunties are there to give support, they can sit down and do no work. Some are eager to inherit their uncles and sometimes even wish them dead before their time is due. Struggle over who inherits what. Another disadvantage of an extended family system is that quarrels result after the death of a member concerning who gets what part of his or her estate. Which a rich member is still alive, some family members begin to target particular properties of theirs to get hold of when they eventually died. This does not augur well for the unity of the family. Misplaced leadership roles. Last but not least, in an extended family system, leadership can sometimes be determined by how deep a person's pocket is. Some members are influenced by the largesse they get from a rich member and therefore all want to accord that rich member more respect than the natural leaders of the family.
Hello everyone, my name is Vinh, and today I will talking about my family. Talking about my family is quite friendly, sociable, and also very happy. But sometimes there are conflicts between generations in my family because my family is extended family. From time to time, there are small conflicts like who goes to the market today, who does the housework today, and so on. But sometimes there are great conflicts mainly due to the old custom of my grandparents trying to force the next generation to follow. For example, in the last university exam, my grandfather forced my cousin to work in the police industry, which he used to study, while my cousin wanted to study transportation, or an old story. It's a matter of respect for men and women. Because my father is the eldest child in the family, it is natural for my grandparents to expect my parents to have a son to follow in the ancestral line. But my parents' first and second child were all girls. which made my grandparents feel angry that my mother could only give birth to a girl, and that my mother was almost kicked out of the house. And fortunately, the third child was born as a boy, and that was me, so that my grandparents could be happy again. Sometimes I really want to be able to get those old concepts out of my grandparents' heads, so that's also part of the reason why I try to study, to prove to them some that our custom is not necessary in this modern society.
Hello, my name is Inni and I'm in group 4 and this is the story about my family. I am having a career and job for life among several uncles, aunts, grandparents and parents. There were only one of the several other cousins ready to help me with my study and the homework. Dinner time were a noisy and delightful occasion, where a big group of us would enjoy anything being served. Bedtime meant wonderful story took my grandfather or grandmother, having been born in an extended family in Vietnam. I had a recent life.
Hello, my name is Bithop and I'm in group 4 and now I will share for you all about my family. I live in a nuclear family with just my parents and my younger sister, and I love my small house. Firstly, living in a nuclear family is more comfortable than an extended family because I don't think that we'll have many rules, so we will have less problems. In addition, we can share the chores in my house and we can do it together. It makes us have time to understand each other more. Moreover, my parents are more open-minded. They always just give us advices, but they never try to impose their decisions on us, which I like most in nuclear family. On the other hand, a nuclear family will have less happy because it consists of parents and children, whereas an extended family includes not only parents and children, but also grandparents, uncles, aunts, and cousins. So each other family will have problems, but it isn't important when we know and we can share and love together.
Hello, my name is Joe. I'm from Group 4. I will tell you about my families. I live in an extended family with my grandparents, my parents, and my younger sister. So, we often have many conflicts around family issues. The first problem was my grandmother saying that housework if a woman and man just go out and work. But my parents have an opposite opinion. They think everyone in the house should share the housework and reduce the burden to understand each other better. The next problem is that my grandparents don't like my friend with trench coat and bright hair. They said that I should not play with such friends because it will affect my study and other problems. I felt uncomfortable about this because I have told them many times that my friends are not what they look like, but my grandparents don't trust me, so I usually don't invite my friends over to play. The last problem is teaching and take care of children. My parents want us to be independent in everything, but my grandparents want to take care of us little by little. So they often accrue about this over and over and can bully on it. There are some of the issues that we often accrue about, besides other minor issues.